The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Man, what's good with you? This is Algernon Hall, aka the Dream Catcher, your dream coach, man. And I'm ecstatic today. You know why. It's Friday, it's episode 25, man, and we're continuing on this unstoppable journey to pursue and to awaken our dreams. And last week, if you recall, man, we finished up a powerful episode, a special edition, a HBCU edition. It was down in Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was truly powerful and impactful for me. We talked about the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Isn't that true? I mean, we all have ideas, we all have visions, we all have dreams, but it requires something significant, something special for us to awaken those things, and that's hustle, man. It requires sacrifice, and we really dove into that. And if you didn't have an opportunity to see that episode, I encourage you to go back and check it out. It inspired me and inspired many others. I received numerous text messages and also inboxes on Facebook of people that really enjoyed the video, so I thank you for that, man. And without further ado, man, in the midst of that editing, in the midst of preparation for future Dream Series, man, I received a text message. And it was from my friend Vince, and he said that Muhammad Ali is gone. And I gotta be honest with you, at that particular time, my heart just dropped, and it was a heaviness upon me. And at that point in time, I said that I wanted to do a special episode to pay honor to a man that not only did so much for the boxing world, but what he did for African Americans and what he did for humanity. You know, Muhammad Ali was the greatest. And as I began to research and dive in and really just extract the core of his life and what he stood for, man, it was just empowering. It was inspirational. And to be honest with you, right now, as I'm doing this video, this is probably like the 6th or 7th tape, maybe the 12th or 13th tape. I'm nervous right now because I'm talking about greatness. And when you speak about greatness, when you're in the presence of greatness, it needs to do something to you. And I mean, just this week alone, in terms of researching him and just really just diving into his life and trying to extract the essence of his life, it's just empowered me and it's changed my life forever. And there was two things that really jumped out at me through all the videos, through all the interviews, through all the fights, and just looking at what he did in his lifetime. And you know, the first point is that Muhammad Ali embraced time. He was the ultimate dream catcher. He knew at an early age that time was going to equate to greatness. And when you talk about time in the boxing world, like time equates to speed. Muhammad Ali was the fastest, in terms of hand speed, in terms of foot speed, ever to a heavyweight to ever step foot into the ring. I mean, that's what made him great. That's one of the unique traits that he had that no one else had. But he understood time. But not only in the ring did he understand time, but he understood time outside the ring. He understood time as it relates to in the world and in life. And he made a powerful quote. He said, "Don't count days, make days count." And that was profound because at an early age, Muhammad Ali understood that time was and still is the most valuable currency. Is it the most valuable currency for you? Because Muhammad looked at time, he looked at life as an opportunity to either go out to work towards being great or to demonstrate and to illustrate his greatness. Are we doing that? Are we wasting time? Are we indulging in things or people, places, and things that we have no business? Are we wasting time? Are we seizing every opportunity? Are we seizing every moment to either work towards being great or demonstrate and illustrate our greatness? We talked about being extraordinary, and Muhammad understood that he was exceptional. He was extraordinary in every way. He was charismatic. He was good looking. He was gifted. He was talented. Everything that we talk about, our gifts, our talents, and abilities, he identified that and he cultivated that and translated that into his life. There was an interview on the video, and I think it was labeled Best Videos if you go into Muhammad Ali, and it was a young man, it was overseas, and a young man asked him what he was going to do when he retired. He was 35 years old at the time. And this man, Muhammad, was so intelligent. He just really went into breaking down time as it relates to humanity. He broke down the amount of time that we sleep. He broke down the amount of time that we spend in entertainment, the amount of time that we do in everything else. And when you sleep, he was talking about when we sleep, we're in our subconscious state. We really don't know that we're living because we're asleep. But that's 7 hours that we aren't activating and taking advantage of our purpose, our gifts, our talents, and our abilities. And we're indulging in things that really don't add value to our lives. It's important for us to entertain ourselves. It's important for us to travel. It's important for us to do this. But he was 35 years old, and as it relates to time, he was saying, yes, I'm 35 years of age, but actually I'm only 14 years because the amount of time that I sleep, the amount of time that I travel, the amount of time that I put in entertainment, he understood that time is short, that life is short, and he mastered that. Time. Embrace time in your life. Embrace time as a dream catcher. The second thing that really jumped out was Muhammad Ali arguably was one of the most passionate men to ever walk this planet. Why did I say that? Because throughout his life there was countless adversity, trials and tribulations that he had to overcome. His passion fueled him. You saw it in his interviews. You saw him in the ring. That's why he was so hyped up when he did interviews. He was so charismatic, but he was passionate. He was passionate about his skill, his craft, but he was passionate about life. He was passionate about impacting others. You know, in that research, I found that when he was 12 years old, he had a brand new Schwinn bike, and he was in Louisville, Kentucky. He wanted some ice cream, right? He wanted some ice cream. He went into the into the ice cream parlor to come out and to find that his brand new bike was gone. He was enraged, that passion and anger. But what did he do? He used that passion. He found a local gym, and initially he found that gym with intentions of, I'm gonna learn how to fight, so when I find this person that stole my bike, I'm gonna make him or her pay. What he did not understand is that he fell into his purpose. And that was a training ground for him to develop and cultivate his passion. Are you cultivating your passion? What are you passionate about? That passion fueled him through life. That passion not only fueled him, that passion for that bike fueled him into obtaining a gold medal in the Olympics. That passion fueled him because 2 years later, what happened was after he came back from obtaining that gold medal, he went into a restaurant in Louisville, Kentucky, and was denied entry because of the color of his skin. That passion, that adversity, those trials, those tribulations fueled him to go and to fight Sonny Liston, a fight that many people wrote him off and said that he didn't have a chance. He shook up the world. That's what he said. I shook up the world. Are you shaking up your world? Are you passionate about everything that you set your hands to do? Are you indulgent? Are you actually doing and operating in your passion right now? That's what greatness is all about. So today, man, we pay honor. I give tribute to Muhammad Ali. I give tribute to him for what he did, not only for the boxing world, what he did for our people, African Americans, what he just did for humanity. His heart, what he did for people, what he did for his family, what he did for the world will always be remembered. This is Alexander Hall. Thank you so much for spending time with me to honor the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. I'll see you next week. Peace.
Good name.